What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Veteran Sports Cards, and today I've got another SGC grade reveal video. This was the second order of two 20 card orders that I'd submitted last month, and they delivered the vintage ones yesterday, and now we have the junk wax, mostly 1990 Pro set. I actually don't remember all of the cards that I put in here. I might have even slipped in, or I know for a fact I got a couple of 1985 reprints of 1935. It was like the 50-year anniversary, but SGC did not grade those, so I'm looking forward to I was looking forward to seeing how those would have graded. It was Bronco Nagurski, Newt Rockney. So anyway, with all of that being said, let's jump right into this now 18 card grade reveal that would have been 20, but we deal with it. Back of the card. Okay, so the ones they didn't grade apparently are on the bottom. I'll go ahead and take a couple of these rubber bands off. Take the invoice out. Then I'll get to the ones they did not grade. Seriously. Let's go, buddy. Got it. Everybody keep your seat. Okay. Sorry you had to suffer through that. But like I've said before, taking those little rubber bands off is my least favorite part of getting these grades back. So this little corrugated plastic thing is what they use to protect the cards that did not get graded from the ones that did get graded. So there's the Newt Rockney and the Bronco Nagurski. Centering was really bad on this one. Centering wasn't awesome on this one, but they didn't grade them anyway. So it says no. SGC does not grade. Cannot be graded. Refunded. So that is good. But let's focus on the ones that can be graded. All right, starting it off, there's probably, if they put all these in order, there should be 11 of these in a row. So I'm not gonna take too much time talking about it. I submitted a ton of these to PSA. They sent a ton of them back, all but 3. They sent back ungraded with the min size requirement. It says do not holder on the sticker on the little thing, just like these that SGC sent back. But they sent 27 of these total back. I submitted 11 of them with this in this order to SGC. Hopefully I can get a 10 on at least one of these, and then I will stop sending them to get graded, because I just want a 10 on one that I pulled personally. I mean, obviously I can go purchase one that is in a 10, but I want to, I want to get a 10 on one I pulled with my son. But anyway, so let's see how we did. 8.5, not going to get the job done, unfortunately. 9. Getting closer. Getting closer. Another one. What's your guess? What's your guess? Was it an 8? Damn it. Stop guessing 8s. Can someone please guess 10 on this one? And that edge, I'm guessing, won't be a 10. Let's see. 8.5. Okay. 8.5. Little white there on that, so 9. Another one. Another 9. One more. 8.5. I can hear the comments already. Why'd you submit so many of those? And they're only worth $5. Yeah, I'm trying to get a 10. That's all. And it's fair if you argue that for the grading fees on all 11 of these. Keep in mind I was refunded by PSA, so those grading fees don't matter. They were refunded. But yeah, $15 a card for 10 cards, $165. I could probably buy one of these in a PSA 10, but like I said before, I wanted to get a 10 on one that I pulled. There's a 9. This is going to be, I believe, the second to last one. So I got 2 more tries. Damn it. 8.5. All right, this is my last chance in this order. Yeah. Don't know how much of a chance I've got. Another 8.5. Man. So 6, 8.5, 1 8, and 4 9s. 0 10s. That's all right. These were just, like I said, bunch of vintage, or not vintage, a bunch of junk wax. These actually looked pretty nice. I had a few 1990 tops, and like I said in a previous video, I got a couple of sets of the 1990 tops traded, pulling the Emmitt Smith out. One of them, the centering was terrible on it, so I didn't even send it in, but the other one I sent in got a 10. So the centering looked pretty similar on this Joe Montana and another like that Jerry Rice, and so let's just see how we did. 9.5. Man, you couldn't spare another half of a point. It's okay. Here's the Jerry Rice, same story. Centering looked good. Card overall looked good. 9.5. All right. Now, Junior Seau had 2 cards. He had card number 381 in the regular set, and then he had 28T in the tops traded. This is the one from the just regular set, not the traded. And it's 9.5. This was the tops traded. The only other tops traded card I've ever had graded got a 10, so fingers crossed. You can uncross your fingers. You did not get a 10. Which makes me believe that I know that none of these got 10s. I didn't expect, well, maybe. I don't know that they didn't get 10s, but I don't expect any of them to get 10s. These are baseball, 1987 tops. I've never gotten a 10 on any of these. I've never actually submitted Barry Bonds before, but I got 2 of them here. I've sent in a lot of Bo Jackson, and none of them have come back with 10s. I've got 8, 8.5, 9. I've got all different grades. I don't think I got a 9.5 yet, but there's still hope. So anyway, this is Barry Bonds. This is the first one. Got a 7. And like I said before, I wasn't expecting 10. You can see the centering on this is garbage, but it's okay. Here is another one. Centering probably also an issue. 7.5. Yeah, centering also an issue on that one. And here is the most recent Bo Jackson in the quest for the elusive 10. These 87 Topps baseball and 88 Topps football. I have submitted so many that I've pulled from packs. None of them gotten 10s yet, but I'll keep trying. I will keep trying. 8.5. Okay. Well, here are my 10s. It's a pretty easy recap. No 10s to recap. 3 9.5, 5 9s, 7 8.5s, 1 8, 1 7, 1 7.5. So overall, not amazing, but also these are 1987 to 1990 cards. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say, man, I think some of these should have been 10s. It would have been awesome if I could have gotten some 10s, but we take what they give us. And if we don't like it, we crack it out and submit it again. Oh, you can see in the background there, I was going through some older sets that I have, and I came across some really cool cards I forgot about. Like, I forgot I even had them, forgot they even made them. But you take a look at this Emmitt Smith. It's a 1992 Pacific trifold is what they call it. So here's what the card looks like. Here's what the back of the card, and it's just a massive card. You take put it next to a regular size card. It's twice the size, but it's not just a flat card. They call it a trifold for a reason, and it folds out like that. And I totally forgot that I had this set. Let me know what you guys think. You think I should send a couple of these in? I got Emmitt, Barry Sanders, Steve Young, Sterling Sharp, Thurman Thomas, Reggie White. I got all of the big guys. And, I was going through all that stuff. And then I remembered about these sets, right? You remember Game Day? Got some 94 Game Day. Barry Sanders. I think this one was 92 potentially. Yeah, this one's 92. Emmitt Smith. So a little nostalgia. I was like, oh wow, I remember trying to sleeve these up, put them in a binder, and they'd all be sticking out of the top of the sheet, and it would be funny. This one's really cool. I actually do have it in a sleeve, and you can see the sleeve only goes up to right below his face mask. Or I don't know if you can see it, but hopefully you can see that line. That's not a mark on the card. That's the sleeve. So this one wouldn't be a good candidate for grading. It's seen better days, but this Jerry Rice, 1994. Pretty cool. Well, anyway, that didn't have anything to do with the grading of the cards, but let me know if you guys think I should, send some of these weird, stranger cards in, and just see what kind of grades they could get. Obviously, I'd pull the best looking ones. I wouldn't send one in, praying for a 2 or a 3, but I think it would be an interesting thing to do. If you guys agree, let me know. Or if you think it's a terrible idea, let me know that too, So, but that will just about do it for this video. I do appreciate y'all stopping by, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.